I'm back in the saddle again. To another very late start. I had some grass to cut this morning and things didn't go too well. I trailed my lawnmower over to my mother-in-law's and went through another belt on the mower deck, which is frustrating, and then waiting on a ride over here to spray. My brother and my dad were custom planning for a guy, so we're getting it all set up, and he had bags instead of totes, so yeah, I took them 3 hours, they said, to load it, whatever was going on, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just finishing the fungicide on our wheat here across the pond, and then going over to the guy that we know, the dairy farmer that we rent the tanks off of, gonna do his fungicide, his wheat, and then he has some corn we're gonna do some spraying on, and then that'll be it for today. I'm loading up 5 liters. So we just filled up. We're at a friend of ours, the Millens Dairy Farm here. I think they milk quite a few cows. I'm not sure how many either, but it's pretty big. I used to buy drop calves off them. Yeah, we do a bit of spraying for them and stuff, and just putting fungicide on his wheat, and then spraying their corn with, I'm not sure, probably Acheron or maybe Acheron and Roundup. I'm not 100% sure, but they got some nice big fields. Everything's tip top around here. Very big bunker feeders. Nice new buildings. I think they have 2 robots. But yeah. That's a wrap for this first field here at Ron's, and I think we've got a beautiful field we're going to do. We're just going to top up with water and fill the tank, because the field's around 80-85 acres, really nice for spraying. And while I'm doing that, it's a good time for Dad to run back home and fill up with water, and then we'll switch over to spraying the rest of Ron's corn. So get some video of that in a little bit. snowstone out there, does it? I think I just saw a rip over in the back corner beating the shit out of somebody. Made pretty quick work out of that one. Full tank did it with the rate we set, and yeah, that was nice going. We were done Ron's fungicide. Now I'm just heading back to Ron's farm to my guys leaving there to fill up to transfer over to spraying some corn. And it's a nice day for spraying. There's just a tiny light breeze, and which is always good. There's usually always some sort of a breeze. When it's too much of a breeze, we can't spray, but I've sprayed before where there's nothing, and that's probably the worst, because it just, when you're spraying chemical, it just sits there, it's not good. So if there's a tiny breeze, at least it doesn't just sit there and fog you out. Leave the cattle in pasture, but you can't make the grass grow, that's for sure, isn't it? So I'm finished, as I said, just got back to the farm and I forgot to do it in the field, but the sprayer is sweet. It's got a boom air purge, so I can make sure that the booms are empty of what I was just spraying, and then when I go to extend, so when I'm done that, I can do an auto prime, which is back in the past when we first started doing a lot of spraying. You know, when you fill it up and it's just, let's say it was just water in there before from testing it out or something, and you're trying to do some burn down, especially when you're doing it for somebody else's side, but you'd have 100 or 150 feet of spray didn't work because there was nothing there. But with the auto prime, it primes them all up. I don't know if it uses 30 to 50 gallons of water and spray, but that way you know when you start, you're ready to rock. So thought I'd show you that. So we're here, we're gonna spray some. There's a strip my brother missed, I guess, spraying this one field around Ron and Jason's, and then we have another nice big field. I think it's close to 60 acres with spraying Acuron and Roundup on it. And I think that might be it for the day. I know there's some more spraying to do, but might be heading to the local fair, watch the truck pulls. Kids are all worried about going on some rides and stuff, so told them I'd take them. My wife's got a bit of a bug, so she's down and out. I got my nephew with me. This is Tom, coming for a ride, trying to learn from the old pros. So, all right, so we're here at Ron's cornfield, and yeah, she's in need of a spray job, as you can see, but yeah, the corn's way ahead of it at least. So I got Tom here, he's running the film for me, which is kind of cool. I'm usually I gotta set it up my window. One of these days I'll get a camera that I can put up on the window or something. But yeah, we're just spraying nitrogen, or sorry, Acuron and Roundup. And yeah, it should be on. nice big field. You can really zip along pretty good. Yeah, we've been going 17, 18 mile an hour, which is probably, some people think that's crazy, but the sprayer works really, really good. It doesn't, you can go slow with this one or fast, and the rate stays the same. It's really good. It's the nicest sprayer we've ever had. Anyway, after this, that's likely it for the day. It kind of goes back over and I'll wake you up in the morning. So here we are. I forgot to find the booms, so I was just doing a little strip from here to the end that my brother ran out on last time he was here. So definitely would have missed most of it. Would have just been fungicide from the wheat, if anything, or water. So we're gonna let her have it here. Here we go. So that's it for the day. I was hoping to fill up my, I have a little crate I fit about a ton of corn in for. I have one heifer down there. She's kind of a pet. Feed her corn because we have it. And I don't even have time to fill it. That's the one thing I can say is, as a farmer in the winter, for what we do, we have lots of time, but in the summer, we don't have time. We have time for nothing. So, you know, most people, I was talking to some people yesterday about thing, you know, and they texting and like, oh, have a great weekend, have a great weekend. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? You feel like saying have a great weekend, but we don't get weekends. Although we do get Sunday. We take Sundays off because you have to take some time with your family. So that's it for the day. I know it's kind of a lot of the same thing spraying, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll get some better videos in the future of, not that it matters, nobody really watches them, but I like watching them and my family does, so I have to buy some better cameras and stuff so I can do more while I'm driving the sprayer and the machines. I can set them up on mounts and stuff. So have a good weekend.
Grab a couple gears, get some good ground speed.